Hello everyone, Carrington here from Open Heart Games. We are back with our live playthrough of Tyranny of Dragons. We are actually about to tonight finish part 1 of Tyranny of Dragons, which was originally released as Horde of the Dragon Queen, which was the first module that came out for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So kind of my goal tonight is we'll jump in here and introduce our cast of characters. We are going to be down one character, kind of wrap up some things here at the castle, and then once we've done that, then we'll be able to kind of propel ourselves into the next session, which will be our first Council of Waterdeep session, which I am very excited about because I've actually pulled in a whole bunch of other veteran game masters who are interested in having some NPC roles here on the stream. So definitely be looking for that. That will be a lot of fun because the Council is really cool, but it's really hard as a game master to play. I mean, I think there's like... Alright, I'm just going to look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure there's like...
I think you counted like 14.
Yeah, it's like 14. It's like 12 or 14. Let's see. The Harpers have 1 Order Emerald Zentarum. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 people on the council, and for a game master to be able to give a voice, to give a differentiating personality, and quite frankly, to give differing like goals, motivations, and insights, I think it's very hard. So I think, like, especially if you have times when there's not actual combat, pulling in friends who are interested in playing those kind of just like NPC role-playing only roles, obviously depending upon the player, if they're really good and they can handle it, by all means, always do it. However, if if you have more antagonistic players in your other playgroups, just make sure that that it meshes well. And obviously, if you're doing it for one session and it doesn't work out, don't do it again. So there's my 2 cents on that. So I guess, like I said, so my goal is we're going to finish up with Horde of the Dragon Queen tonight. Do a little bit of just some light bookkeeping here at the castle and kind of finish and flush some things out. And then once we have completed that, then if we have time, we'll try and get a little bit closer to that council session so that way we can jump right into it, or jump into it very shortly after. And then if there's any time left over in tonight's stream, then we will talk about part 1 of the campaign and kind of get the players' reactions. But I am going to actually start with a question for those who are here. And that question is, what has been your favorite part of the campaign so far? This can be a thing that happened. This can be a favorite chapter, a favorite NPC, a favorite character moment, whatever it is that you want. What has been your favorite thing that's happened so far? I think Baylor said that he was going to be here in just a moment. So I guess we'll start at the bottom with Zed and work our way up.
It has to be definitely talking to the dragons. That has been easily the best part of this whole adventure so far. I love dragons, and yeah, they're scary, but they're pretty cool.
All right, and what about Pip?
I think the thing that I've enjoyed the most is the character growth of Zed, and how he has, kind of morphed from this kind of cowardly character to someone who's really a frontline fighter, but has never lost that innocence, and that I think is very interesting.
I absolutely agree. What about Mordok?
He still has his moments, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But my favorite little thing that was just spice was when we were in Waterdeep. It was the other big giant town,
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, when the bridge started to collapse. I mean, it was totally irrelevant to the story, but just that bridge with the the buildings hanging off of it and one of them falling in. I mean, it was just something to go do. It was a neat little aside. But I think my favorite thing is Baylor and the mushrooms.
That's a good one. Yep.
Yeah, the mushrooms is good.
That and the technical difficulties episode where it's like we tried.
Yeah. Well, we actually put that one. That one is actually on our YouTube page because we had a great discussion, even though we had all of these technical things going wrong. So that it's up there. It's like I think we labeled it as like episode 18.5 because it wasn't a complete episode. But we did have some great discussions about role playing, just kind of keeping the stream going. So, I don't know if Baylor's back. No, okay. I think my favorite. I've got a couple of favorite moments. One was you. In a lot of campaigns, you don't get character death, but Korash's demise was pretty cool to see. Obviously, character death isn't something a GM wants. Is it's not a goal,
Really was.
right? Huh? But it was a great moment, and it was a catalyst for Pip being leaving the group for a time, and then kind of blaming himself and doing the whole Ronin rabbit kind of thing. And I liked that. Also, the what I'm going to refer to now as Hammer Time healing was great.
I'm gonna heal you, but first I have to kill you.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna hurt a little.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna heal you,
Yep.
but it's gonna hurt a little.
One of my favorite things
Just a
also, we do a lot of joking about this. We joke, and I was actually reading a lot about this. So clerics are actually some of the best offensive spellcasters in the game. They have a lot of really powerful damaging or control or whatever, very, very powerful effects that they can do. And a lot of some of the attitude and some of the community is that they're just healers. And our cleric definitely is not always a healer. It definitely tries to use more of those aggressive spells, which is great and awesome and amazing. But it's funny that just so Grave Cleric is widely regarded as the best healing class for our cleric.
And I don't heal.
That never heals.
Sometimes if I have to.
Yeah.
Just a
I prefer
walking
to-
buzzsaw.
Yeah.
I prefer Walking Death.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I can you heal? I just feel like Mordok's answer. Can you heal? Are you a healer? Technically, yes.
Yes.
By technical definition, yes. I can heal.
I haven't even pulled out my 4th level killer spell yet. So
What is the 4th level? Is it heal? No, that's later.
no, my 4th. Yeah, that's heal. My 4th level kill spell is Blight.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of my favorite spells.
I mean, it's the best one on the list. It's 8d8, and heaven help if you're a plant, you're just dead.
Yeah.
So throw a shambling mound at me.
Yeah.
Poof.
One of my favorite combos is Trickery Cleric, and Inflict Wounds. Because the cool thing that you can do with the Trickery Cleric is you can invoke Duplicity, which means you make a Loki copy of yourself, and you can run it around, and you can cast spells from its location. So you can run up to a dragon, right? And you can hit the dragon with a touch spell, and you can be 60 feet away from it, and not actually next to the dragon, and it can turn around. And I'm usually pretty when it comes to invoke Duplicity, I'm pretty lenient. The first time, if someone runs up and uses invoke Duplicity, and I'll throw an attack at it, and then after that, they'll be like, wait a second, I tried to attack it and it didn't do anything. Maybe this is an illusion, and then it'll hit them again, and they'll be like, all right, well, I'm gonna try and smash it again. But I think that is a really cool thing. Also, if you happen to build your Trickster Cleric as kind of a frontline fighter, where you can take a hit or have a decent con modifier, if you run up and use Inflict Wounds, which by the way base is 3d10, which is huge, you get advantage on the roll too to hit, because if you're right next to them with your double, you get advantage as long as you're within 5 feet of your double and the target. So it's pretty strong.
And you're that one I'm not familiar with. So you're spending your action with your double. You don't get 2 actions, right? That would be
No. But you can run you can have yourself wherever you are, and you can be in the back line doing like healing, and then you can run a duplicate of yourself up to the front, and anyone who's next to it also gets advantage, I believe.
So they each get an action.
You use your bonus action to move it around.
Okay, but for it to cast a spell, it's your action.
It's your action, but you cast it from its location.
Okay. Because that would be insane if you could do 2 actions. Okay.
So as an action,
well, I like
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I like the guiding bolt combo that we did too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the chaining guiding bolts. So I'll always say this, and I love Dungeons and Dragons 5e, but I'm still of the opinion, and maybe it's a little negative, but I feel like 20th level abilities exist in D&D to sell books. Like, because look at how cool this is. This is awesome. You can have 3rd level spells as a thing, and I just feel like some of them are just way overpowered. Like, for example, we talked about Invoke Duplicity. At level 17, instead of making 1 duplicity, you make 5 of them. And then you can move them all around you. So you can just have 5 duplicates of yourself. Which sounds like a nightmare for both you and the Game Master to track all of the duplicates that are running around the battlefield. But what a great distraction if you need to make a getaway. Also, yeah. So, anyways, Trickster Clerics, sweet. I will say, so that being said, like I said, not to poo-poo anyone who does high-level campaigns, I will say, actually, at the conclusion of this campaign, one of my goals is, I believe, let's see here, Rise of Tiamat, 5th edition. I believe at the end of this, it goes to Rise of Tiamat 5e level range. So this is the second part. So it goes from level 8 to level 15, which is still pretty high. I may push that up maybe to 16 or 17. We'll just kind of have to see how the campaign goes and how powerful. Because I encourage game masters to like keep your hand on the dial of like where your player's power is, to make sure that like the fights are still challenging, but your players are still having fun. You don't want every single fight does not have to be like everyone's at 0. Like sometimes like a dungeon can just wear the party down by them having to expend resources and whatnot, and then they get to the very end. And those boss battles are challenging because they've already expended all their resources. So anyway, my goal for the end of this campaign is once we have completed all of the everything, and we're probably like level 15, 16, 17, wherever we end up there, is to actually continue either homebrew or I'll try and find a module or something. Maybe it will even end with, since we have a stat for Vecna, we will, try and find a way to get the party to 220, because I have actually not played a campaign all the way to 20, and I would, we're already going to be 4 or 5 levels away. Why not? So
I'm just saying, if Baylor gets to level 20, I'm folding Vecna like a fitted sheet.
Oh my goodness, the confidence! Have you seen the stats on Vecna?
Homie, I got plans.
Yeah, but it's all the action economy.
Yeah.
He can only do so much, and there's so many of us. And if he's by himself, he's doomed. Of course, you can't kill him because he just comes back in 1 to 100
So there was
years.
a party that streamed. I don't remember who it was, but they streamed playing against Vecna, all CR20, fully statted, fully kitted out characters, and they wiped on him. So
Yeah.
he has a legendary reaction that's like teleport 120 feet away and heal 80 hit points. Like, that's serious, as a reaction.
Yeah. But mages have 2 very big vulnerabilities. they have to see you.
And
They have to be
melee.
able to speak. Yeah, because any creature you can see,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to be able to speak.
Mm. We were just talking
Oh.
about Doctor Strange before the stream.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But if they can't talk,
Yeah.
they can't cast.
So
And
what we were just
then
talking
they're
about
super
before.
squishy.
Yeah. No, mage is definitely the hit points is a thing. Baylor, since we were just talking, we had a bit of a side tangent talking about like the future of the campaign and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite part of the campaign? A thing that happened, or a moment, or anything like that?
To be honest, I don't know if I have a favorite part. I think I'm just enjoying playing Baylor. All of my characters before have been super high charisma, super front of the party casters, typically warlocks. So playing a character that's not simply focused on casting and being at a distance and having high charisma or having low charisma and things like that. It's been fun to kind of just be a bruiser. Naturally, I had to keep a little bit of that warlock flair, but the handling the situations that we're running into is probably my favorite part in a way that I haven't played before.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm not sure if you were here. Hammer Time Heal was mentioned as a favorite of mine, as well as it was funny, as well as the demise of Koresh was a pretty good moment.
May he live forever in our memories.
Yep. Yeah. So rip. But yeah, he was a great character.
He's in Zed's diary.
Yep. All right. So I guess let's go ahead and jump back into our campaign here. What can we see? Oh, I was talking with as I mentioned when I was planning the next session, the council session. And they reminded me of this amazing ability. I'm very excited about it, which is I can shift and click, and it will draw everyone to wherever I click, so everyone knows exactly where you are. I had forgotten about this ability, so that'll be fun. All right. So when need be, we'll do that. All right, so here's the party. Unfortunately, Patron Purpleheart was not able to join us tonight, so we'll have Spider time. All right, so Patron's gonna stay here and sift through the notes, Resmir's notes, and we'll go from there.
I was thinking he'd be a spider and he hops on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's fine too. One spider Patron.
Scooter.
Spider Patron does whatever a Spider Patron does. Also, this Parliament of Owls is gone.
That is also correct. Recap for those at home. We killed Resmir. Now we have to run. That's it. That's the recap.
Because the Resmir fight took like the entire session, right?
It did.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Zed's diary literally says, we killed Resmir. Now we have to run. That's the entry.
Yep.
That's it.
Was I here for killing Resmir?
You were
No,
not.
you're not.
You were off fighting. You were holding off some imaginary combatants while we were doing it.
Successfully, might I add.
So the question remains: what do we do with?
Oh, there's a sword. There's an item that Baylor may or may not want. He's pretty much probably the only one that can use it.
Okay.
Don't worry. Let me just show you the most busted thing about this. Are you a Hexblade?
Yeah.
You said the module we weren't supposed to even get it, but it's ridiculous.
Well, other game masters say that this particular weapon is too strong, and I think I agree with them, but we're gonna roll with it.
Get it because it's D&D. We're gonna
Yeah.
roll with it.
Yep.
Eh,
Yep. Come for the role playing. Stay for the puns.
Come for the pun, stay for the roleplay.
Yeah, there you go. Come for the puns. Stay for the role playing. So.
Yeah, I mad want that.
Yeah.
yeah, we thought you would.
Just remember that it's sentient.
It's gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
And
Let's all remember how Baylor got to be a warlock. It's because he's dumb. So,
Well, maybe if we give him this, he'll forget about the wyvern.
no, still mad about that.
Still need the wyvern.
Not a chance.
Hmm.
I mean, the wounding is the nasty part.
Yeah. While you're attuned
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, 100%.
So let's start off with this. Let's start off with not being attuned to it. And then I think when you... Let me look at the tiers real quick. D&D tiers of play.
Is there a weapon in D&D Beyond that would take its place?
I don't... See if you can find it. It might be in there. I don't know that it is. Or you might have to create it yourself. In the D&D Beyond.
If it's anything like the Great Sword in my campaign,
It's not. It's in the module itself.
How do you create a weapon?
you grab whatever it was and then cut you. So you're gonna grab a Great Sword, add it to your inventory.
And then tell it it's magical.
And then, hold on, I have to go
Wouldn't
look
they be
at
able to find it in?
if carrying it. It would exist if someone owned this module on D&D Beyond. I have to go
You
look
just
at
buy the sword
You could.
itself for like a buck and something.
So it is +2 to hit.
I have to go look at Tonk because that's.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do that with Malar's Greatsword.
Yeah, I mean, I found it here in the D&D Beyond. Oh, it didn't even... it didn't even share the things. Cool. There we go. There's the stats and everything. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It's a worthy trophy after defeating
Rezmir, absolutely.
at the end of this.
Yeah, I think I may, just because like the way the tiers go. I mean, you're still like, you have a great sword and it does 3d6 damage, as opposed to 2d6, and it has a +1 to attack and damage, and it's magical. Like all of those things are just huge. So I think at level 10, I'll let you attune to it if you want to. But I think I might make you roleplay, pay for it in some way. Whether that be like slaying a dragon or something.
Yeah, he just hasn't unlocked. His mind has not.
Okay, so then
unlocked.
it's just a +1 and 1d6 necrotic.
Yeah, so it's a +1 attack and damage, and the other one, while you're attuned, yeah, and then the rest of this, you don't have the charges, you don't have the wounding, and you don't have the extra d6. But yeah, it is very powerful. At level 10, I think it's a wash. Once you get to that level of power, I think it's fine. But like at this level, I think it's like rolling 4d6 with every attack, and it's a +2, and you've already got your base strength, so +5 plus your proficiency bonus, you're probably at a +8 or +9. Like, here's 46 every single round. It's rough. It's bad news bears.
Only for you.
Yes, only for me. So.
And
what
for the
about the-
rest of us, if he scales up the
Yeah, well, that's
counters,
true. Yeah, as you should. So what about the Black Dragon Mask? We have that as well.
That's the thing. Yeah, there's a Black Dragon Mask, too.
can we do some investigation to figure out if we recognize this thing or have seen it before? Or
You've not seen this before.
Okay. Ever heard about it or anything like that?
Black Dragon Mask. Let me see if I can just pull this out here like this. Yeah, there are. It's a horned mask of glossy ebony. It has horns and a skull-like mane.
We determined it was magical.
It is in fact magical.
But what if we put the Black Dragon Mask on our Black Dragon?
You definitely can if you wanted to.
You could certainly try.
You can. I mean, mask on mask on mask. It does have some ability. It does have several abilities that are pretty good. But I will leave
Does
those.
it radiate evil?
I don't know that it like radiates evil.
Okay.
Per se. But one could assume that it is evil because it was a cultist's mask.
Hey Baylor,
Yes, sir.
refresh your character sheet and see if you can add her the sword. I might have added it to my account, so it should show up for you.
Okay, give me just a second.
So to keep clean up having to create it, it would just exist.
Very nice.
So, did we decide we're gonna go off to see our giant buddy?
Who is taking the Black Dragon Mask, by the way?
I'm tempted to take it because, like, I'm interested
Thank
in
you.
items like this.
Okay.
Unless somebody objects.
I don't think so.
And no objections.
Okay, well, I'll put the thing on. Let's see what it does. You ready to stab me in the heart if I become evil, okay?
Now we have 2 black dragons.
Yeah.
Two black.
A scary looking dragon bunny now.
All right, with a huff and a sigh, and a mumbling about, using the weapons of my enemies, I will put the black dragon mask on.
So you put the dragon on, the dragon mask on. It automatically fits to you, and so you have this scary looking kind of skull-like black dragon face. You don't feel any different or evil or anything like that, but like maybe in the future you could attune to it and find out what all of its abilities are.
Okay, so nothing seems different now other than it just fits to my face.
Nothing feels different right now.
Okay.
You are able to, yeah, it's because all of these are when you're attuned to it. So if you attune to it, then you would know. Then you'll
Takes
know
an
what's
hour,
going on.
right?
It does take an hour.
Yeah. All right,
So
I'll
now-
take it back off.
So now I heard it's time to run.
The Pip, the black dragon mask is in the inventory, or D&D Beyond to add to your character.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, spoilers! It'll tell me what it does when it attunes, right?
Most likely, yes.
Most likely, yes. I'm just letting you know when the time comes, it's there.
Okay, got it.
It's pretty dope.
Ah, yes, there's our metagamer.
When the time comes, it's there for you. For now, it's just a mess.
All right.
All right, so where do we want to go next?
Well, we're supposed to kill off all the bad guys for the giant, which is a daunting task.
Which is a what now?
That's a daunting task.
Yeah, but I think if we run around with a mask and a sword and we tell all the cultists that their leader's dead, they're either going to fight us or they're going to run away.
Which is better than them just fighting us.
Yeah. I think we have enough to make an argument, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I think we try to just get out of the place, and if we run into cultists, we can either kill them, which is my preferred course, but
How many cultists can there be in this?
I love that question. It's so good.
All of them.
Like,
The real question is, how many cultists can't there be?
yeah. See, here's my thing. We're like how healthy is everybody? Because I'm at what is 29 out of 69 or 25 out of 69. So, like, did we get a long rest in somewhere?
No.
No.
No. Not at
Short
all.
rest. Short rest, yes.
How is everybody feeling? Like, are we ragged? Oh, we got a short rest in.
Any damage, so I'm fine.
I'm hurting. But
Yeah, we're all hurting.
we gotta press on a little bit.
Did we get a timeline on killing all of the cultists or getting rid of them?
No.
So, like, we could hole up for a little while. And
You
maybe
sure,
Probably
you,
not.
you
rest?
sure can't.
Sure can't.
I'm sorry. I think the voice of God is a little bit muffled right now. It sounded like he said we could.
You just know that you've chosen this yourself. I will use my favorite DM line ever. You can always try.
And one of my favorite quotes from Mythbusters: "Failure is always an option."
Yep.
Hey, there you go. I don't need a rest. I could go straight into battle and do just fine.
Potion seller. I'm going into battle. Sorry, continue.
I am absolutely in a mood to run people off of a flying castle.
Good. That's
Well, there is that. We should
Oh,
we consider should we consider how are we going to get off the castle?
I mean,
like,
once
if we get rid of the cultists, the giant's on our side, right?
Yeah. I also have a dragon.
Yeah, you can get out, and I can get out. That's not a problem.
So, here's what I'm saying. We can run off all the cultists, and there is a massive hoard of gold in a flying castle.
These are all true facts.
Are you suggesting that the giant we just talked to would be okay with parking the whole thing after we get rid of him?
Yeah, even if we just like fill pockets from what's in the basement down there, and we get rid of the cultists for him and leave him a sizable fortune to play with, like that's all win-win though, right?
Yeah, everyone got a piece of treasure from the horde, except for you, because you got the sword.
Yeah.
Because that sword is ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I'm
Go
I'm
ahead.
ready to start. I'm ready to start exploring and getting ourselves out of here. Why
Yeah.
does it have? There we go. Like, why does it have me and Mordok linked together?
Carrington,
Yeah, what's up?
um, not wanting to get away with something I shouldn't. Are those doors at the bottom of the hallway closed?
Negative.
So, like, when I stepped out of the room,
Mm-hmm.
I'm line of sight now.
Yeah?
Do you want stealth?
Yes, please.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to take the mask out and put it on. I particularly want to see their reaction when they see me with the mask on.
If they see you, Baylor
If they see me.
is just the knight.
I'm in a
Yeah.
different campaign.
That's how stealthy you are. No, I will roll stealth as well. Get to roll it with advantage. Even with advantage.
My God, Stewie.
Oh, Valdis is good at stealth.
I got a 13.
Hey.
Atta girl.
We're
Valdis
rolling
just
stealth for some reason. Okay.
Mordoc's like, I can do this.
I
7.
can't.
I don't think the thing saw me when I left the door.
Do you
Oh, I
get the
gotta move
do you get the
Sherman.
15 or the 5?
Sherman.
Why would I get the 5?
Do you have armor that gives you disadvantage on stealth?
No, I have mithril.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I wanted it.
big brain. Yep, that'll do it.
Big brain, high
Yeah.
intelligence.
Big brain
Very
on
wise.
bread.
Atta baby Zed.
Yep, just silence.
We are the knight.
Yep.
So I will follow the rest of the group.
Okay. Let me see what their passive is, because that could matter. Because that 13. Are you ready for me to link this?
Passive
Is
is
it
15.
All right, you ready? You ready for this, Pip?
Oh,
Hey.
okay. All right, we're doing all right then.
Make me. I'm gonna make this a pretty big battle. Make me perception checks.
Everybody?
Yes, please.
Am I listening or am I looking?
Listening.
It matters.
I think it matters
Bolts.
because I think double checking something on my character sheet here.
You can hear voices coming. Oh my gosh. That's right, I can do this. Alright, actually, let me see something real quick. If I'm on the wrong layer and I do this, it does pull my attention over here, but not anyone else's. Interesting. Alright, good to know. Alright, you hear voices coming from this door.
Perception. Sorry.
Not shouting voices, but you hear voices coming from this door.
In a language we can understand?
Muffled.
I don't understand muffled. That's not on my list.
Alright, that's
Coming from in
Mordock.
here?
Mordock takes a d6 of psychic damage. Coming from over here.
Right here.
Over here.
Make yourself purple.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
That worked. That worked really great last session.
I am now purple. Right there.
There's a sound coming from there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do
can't
we
you see
really
the
wanna
sound
I
waves?
like how
We just
Baylor
keep on
continues
going
clicking
out
on
the
it.
door.
Can't you see the sound waves radiating from it?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to get caught up in all that funky stuff down in the city. We should just keep going.
We're gonna keep going. What?
Just saying.
Yep, there's still like the.
gonna listen at this door right here.
You hear nothing. You hear nothing.
Hear nothing. Remember, first edition had listen to doors.
Did it really?
Yes, listen to doors.
Think we should go on this one?
Please
was
tell
a thief.
me that the joke "I listen to the Doors" as in the band was made as often and as regularly as possible.
Didn't hear it. What?
No, not really.
Darn.
No. No.
Yeah, that was back when they were thieves, and then they got politically correct and became rogues.
Are we opening this?
Okay, Ed's gonna open that door.
I'm guessing.
I guess so.
Here we are.
Looks like it's like a bedroom.
That is very true.
It's a bedroom.
Hey, paint me a picture. Voice from beyond.
In this room, you find things. So this is a fully furnished room for inhabitants of human size. It is big, spacious, and it seems very nice.
I assume that's a window.
It's actually a wall. There are 2 windows on either side of it, though.
Okay. And how far up are we as I look out the window?
There are clouds beneath you.
I see. Said the blind man.
How are we going to get out of this place?
I don't have a problem getting out.
We're going to simply ask the giant, "Hey, can you land this old girl?"
Because we have killed.
After we get rid of all the cultists.
Yes.
We have to get rid of all the cultists. That's a lot of cultists, I imagine.
Maybe. We'll see.
Hey, this seems like a really good time to do this. Just to help move the story along. Hello.
What do we get for dilly-dallying?
Gentlemen, there's someone at the door.
Well, I was just like, hey, here's where we should go. Let's go the other way.
Is that my wyvern?
You got it. Your wyvern.
Yeah, I
Get
can
outta
see a
here.
wyvern
But,
from where
but
I'm
sir,
It flew away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, this is
Okay.
a bank.
Pip let it, Pip
Sir,
let it
this is
go.
a Wendy's.
So I, out of character, did we decide we're gonna scare them off or kill them all? What's the?
Yes.
I want to see what their reaction is to the mask first.
So they
Get 'em
see
up.
you holding this bloodied sword, and you wearing the mask, which they would recognize.
And they kneel before him.
Nope, they're just like immediately like, they've killed Resmir, vengeance! And now it's initiative time.
Correct.
Come on. I was trying to figure out if I needed to just pop off and kill one or
We tried.
7.
I think that's all of them. Let's see here. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one. And that one. Alright, yep, I think that's all of them. Hey, a dragon wing goes first, and it's this one. What do they do again? They do something. Oh, yes, this is very important. Very important for the ambiance. The battle music. Go. Alright. And this is what they, the dragon cultists look like.
Not impressed.
Wow.
They look like Malfoy.
They look like Lucius on a bad outfit day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
On a bad outfit day?
Yeah.
Alright, this one is going to run up and dash away, and then run up here and end his turn. Pip.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Valdis would have followed y'all and also needs to roll initiative. Because I'm the worst. Alright,
So
still
he's-
Pip's turn.
He's right in my, like, 5 feet from me, really.
Yep.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shocking grasp him.
Yep. Let me see what he's wearing to see if you have advantage. I don't think you do, because I think he's wearing, like, leather. He is wearing leather. 21 hits, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Go ahead and do that damage. And I'm going to use this zapping thing so that we don't forget that he does not have a reaction. So you can move away from him if you want to, and he can't react.
That's right.
Alright. Anything else from Pip?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Let me do that.
I always forget, like, how good Shocking Grasp is, especially for, like...
Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Especially for, like, Bladesinger wizards. I think it's really good, like, if you need to get away from something and you don't have mobile or something.
And it is a bonus action. As my bonus action, Sherman here is going to fire.
Okay.
And we figured that out, right? How to do that.
I think it was, I'm going to look at your character in D&D Beyond real quick.
Oh, ciao.
Cast it. Sorry about this, folks.
No
I'm
worries.
just trying to figure this part out.
I think you can go to click on bonus action. Yeah, and then you can just click on the Eldritch Cannon, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you can just click on the
Bonus
actual little crossed swords, and I think it'll send it in. There.
For some reason that does the damage, and
That's the flamethrower.
yeah, I don't know why. It's
I
not...
found it. It's right here under the Force Ballista. You can actually click on the. You can actually click because it doesn't look like a button at all. You can click on the Eldritch Cannon Force Ballista, and then you can just up at the top beyond 20, and that should send it. Yep, and it sure did.
Okay.
Do you just want to use that roll?
Yes, I do.
All right, cool. All right, so 15 damage to him. Ouch. All right, and that's all
Good
from
boy,
Pip.
Sherman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the weird thing is, like, you can click on the Eldritch Cannon, and it'll pop up that thing on the side, and then you just hit the little green button at the top right-hand corner, and it'll roll all that like it did for you.
Okay.
All right, Zed.
Let's see if I can scare him off. I'm going to stand right here. And I'm going to shoot conveniently. These are all lined up in a straight line. So I'm going to yell at him. And as I'm yelling at him, a piece of fire shoots out of my mouth.
Okay. And you make, like, a line of fire, or?
It's a line of fire, 30 feet long, so it's going to hit all 4 of them. It's a DC 14 for 6.
Okay, DC.
Half on success.
Yep.
Yep, because I'm not attuned to my belt yet.
Zed.
Yeah.
We haven't had time to attune, so I don't have the belt yet.
Gotcha. All right.
Eventually, it'll be a DC 15.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so half and half. First ones are taking 3. Minus 3.
What
Minus
about that
3.
last one?
Minus 6. Minus 6. He also did. You can't technically crit fail saves. However, I'm going to say that he is knocked prone as he tries to dive out of the way and fails. Anything else from Zed?
Yeah. I'm gonna move over to our friend over here and then punch him.
Okay. Did Baylor? Did you? We did get a short rest, so your character would have as well. Did you Were you there for that?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
there for that.
Was
Okay.
I?
Yes, because
Yes.
We could be
all we
nice and
did,
give him.
all we
Then-
did last session was continue the fight. So everything before,
Oh
because
yeah,
we
you're right.
actually started the fight.
Yep.
And then last week was just nothing but fighting Rezmir.
Okay,
Yep.
so I
Okay.
wouldn't have had a short rest since I used a rage and a.
No.
Correct.
Okay.
But if character's nice, since I did a prayer healing, so you can take a. think
I
it
am
was-
going to be nice, just not the way you expect.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Zed, go ahead and do your punching.
Anyways, does a 24 hit?
It sure does.
For 7.
Yeah, you did 7 damage to him.
Perfect.
All right. He seems unhappy.
Good. I'm unhappy he's here.
All right. All right, this one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he'll end up here. And then that was moving. So I think he's going to end up here. This one will also, I guess we're going to try and get into position.
Get in formation.
Yep. So did that. We did that. All right. This one is going to move right here and attack Zed with advantage.
No.
He'd have to move north one, yeah. Ah, got it. Forgot about that little doozy.
Pack tag.
Familiar.
please. All right. So we have 2 attacks. So we have. So here's our first attack with our scimitar. There's a 19 hit.
Sure does.
All right, for 9. That was a really low roll on that. And then the second attack is just a this. So 9 does not hit. No, it's a 20, sorry.
With advantage, it's with 20.
Yep, so 5 more damage. So a total of 14.
8. I'm at 4 hit.
Ooh.
Hey, this guy's prone. He's going to stand up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Mordok.
Oh my, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I'll move there. Then we'll cast. This.
Whoa. A 12 will not hit, unfortunately. If it was only if only it was a with advantage.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet.
It's true. Anything else from Mordok?
No, that's enough.
All right. Here's the part where I'm gonna be nice. There's an incredibly loud crash that you hear as giant feet land right here behind these guys. And the lord of the castle steps forward, Morningstar in hand. He strikes a fearsome fearsome pose on the battlefield, and he says, "You will leave my castle. My hospitality is at an end for you cultists and your cursed cause. Be gone!" And as they ready their weapons, he smacks one of them in the face with a morning star, and hits him aside, and then shakes the same cultist off, instantly killing him. So there.
Goth.
Oh,
Huge.
okay.
Yeah, there's enough things in there. You've stirred him to action with your words. Alright, so this one's going to run over here. He's going to try and make some attacks. Who knows? Maybe Bulgocthus dies. We'll see. So we have multi-attack. We're attacking twice with our scimitar. 17 and an 11. A 17 will hit for a whole 4 damage. And then we'll move on to this guy. What was that?
Why couldn't I get those hits?
The 4? Well, this guy's going to attack, and he gets a fanatical advantage on the first attack. There's an 11, and then...
Attack tactics, 24.
Yeah, 20... 11 damage. No, sorry. Counting, math, 12 damage. There we are. 12 and 7, so 19 damage. This one is going to run up and do the same. Also has pack tactics, is going to do the same thing. Hiya! Yep, for 10. And 10 and 5 is 15. That's a lot of damage. Valdis.
Get him, boy. Girl.
Girl. That's okay, though. I think we can go, like, this and hit those 3? Right?
If it's a line, it would, yes.
Yeah, alright, so we're going to hit this one, and this one with our breath weapon. That's how I'm gonna say that they can. All right, so acid breath. So 5d8.
I think you want to roll the 5d8 this time. 18.
Yeah, 18. 18's not bad. No matter what, this guy dies. This guy has to make a dex save. And it's pretty low, so probably. They both succeed, so they're both taking 9.
Jiminy Christmas.
I mean, it's a DC 11, and they've got a +3, so I'm not surprised. They've got a pretty good chance of succeeding on it. -9. All right, and now it is time for the Baylor.
Yes, indeed, it is. So,
Release the crack.
Baylor will, while slowly walking to this position, put one hand on his chest, the other will fall straight to his side, and from his palm will pour the greatsword. And as it finishes pouring, you notice that he's fully raged. So I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis, I'm going to rage, and summon my sword.
You got it. So we have the snowflake armor for Armor of Agathis. Is it concentration? I don't think it is. It just exists, right?
I don't think so. I think it just exists. Yeah, it's not concentration.
So we've got a snowflake. We've got rage, and you said you summoned your sword.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I still don't, unless we gained a level all of a sudden. I haven't gained another action, any kind of bonus action, so we're good.
All right, and this dragon wing, I think we're going to go over here and continue, and I think the other one's going to go the other way. All right, so this one is going to Fanatical Advantage and Scimitar. All right, so that's a lot. So it's 18 damage. And
against
his armor class, Bulgocthus.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
let me help. Tint color green because it's a good guy. There we go. Helpful. And then also the other is 10 damage.
He's a giant. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. 5, 10, 15, 20. Where are we here? I think this makes the most sense. Move here. Alright. We're gonna attack Zed. Does an 18 hit?
Yep, down.
Alright. That's it. Pip. Zed is unconscious.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to take a -5 to add 10 to damage. I am going to fire at this guy right here. For some reason I can't point to who I'm firing at, but
This one?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna take a -5 to get +10. We're gonna use our pistol. Here we go. So
Absolutely.
would a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Okay. So now we are going to do 2d10 damage.
Oh, wow.
Piercing damage. Okay, so here comes the first one.
I think you can just click on it, right? Yeah.
All right.
There's a
then,
D10, and then just roll 1d10? Or is it +10? Like, is it sharpshooter?
Plus 10.
oh, it's just +10. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
17.
17.
Yeah.
17 damage.
Bam. Alright. And anything from Sherman?
Sherman. Yeah, Sherman is gonna move. Sherman is going to move here, I think, where he can get a shot in on the same one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do that. So just give me a second.
No worries.
Here we go.
Yep, so 9 damage. Alright, -9. Bam. Anything else from Pip?
Nope, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Alright. Zed, I need you to make me a death saving throw. Oof. Alright, so that is 1 failure. Alright, and this dragon wing is going to attack. Move this over here. This dragon wing is going to go ahead and attack Baylor because I have advantage because of pack tactics. This is a 14 hit Baylor.
Negative.
Look at what that damage would have been. Oof. That's almost max damage. Alright, what about a 20?
It indeed does.
Take 5.
3 or 2?
So you're going to take 4 damage. Unless you have resistance to acid.
I don't.
Cool. Alright.
Also, he takes 10 points of damage.
Alright, he takes the 10 cold. Also, with your Armor of Agathis, it has just taken 4 points of damage, so it has 6 points left, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna mark that on here. So 6 points left. Okay. Moving on to more dragon wings. This one's just like, hey, that worked out pretty good for him. Let's do the same thing. Attacking Baylor. Does a 19 hit?
Indeed.
Alright, so you're going to take 4 slashing, so you're going to take 7 damage. And he'll take 10.
So I'll take 1 point and Armor of Agathis is gone.
Yep, I'm removing it now. Boom, no more Armor of Agathis. Also, that was the first attack, Scimitar time. It's a 22 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. For 3 points of damage total after resistances and everything. All right. Hey. We have more attacks. Here's a fanatical advantage against Baylor. 22.
Uh-huh.
7 damage after your resistance. And does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
3 damage after your resistance. How are you looking? How are you feeling?
Pretty beat up.
Alright, cool. 5, 10, 15. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, there's a giant out here. I'm gonna run over here. Alright, Blagokthus' turn. I can absolutely roast these guys, but I think he's probably just going to hit people with his Morning Star because I don't think he wants to risk killing someone by mistake. Oh man, he has all of that too. Actually, you know what? I think he actually might cast a spell to help out. I think he's gonna cast Shatter, and he'll submit it. Bam. So these folks have to make. So he's gonna hit. He's gonna hit over here. So it's gonna catch these three cultists, and not Zed. So con saves 1, 2, 3. They all take max damage. So this guy he dies. This guy takes 15. And this one also takes 15. Alright, cool. He's done his turn. Mordok. Right now, Zed is down.
Oh, no, he's not. Well, yeah, he is, but he's not death saving anymore.
Okay, that's a bonus action.
That is correct. At range, it's so cool. Then, where is it?
It has a range, but you have to touch me.
No, I do not.
So his version of Spare the Dying, like I think it's just for Grave Clerics. He can cast it at range.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you're still unconscious.
Correct.
But you're no longer dying. So that's important.
Alright, so the one in front of me takes 11 and I get 5 healing back.
Okay, you got it. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, let's see what these folks can do over here. Alright, so we're going to attack with Fanatical Advantage. Hiya! 18 would hit, and I'm a dummy and didn't cast this last time because I didn't read his character sheet carefully enough. Hiya! His shield. So now his armor class is 22. So that attack will miss. And then the scimitar will come in. That will miss. Alright, cool. This next one will do the exact same thing. Attacking, of course, Blagokthus. Alright, well, no dodge in that one. We're taking 16. And this next Dragon Wing, Fanatical Advantage. Yeah, I totally didn't do the previous Scimitar attack, but that's fine. That would hit, so for a further 5.
Wow.
Yeah, so 5 damage there, and then there's, wow, 16 and 6. That's so much. Minus 22. All right, and one more scimitar attack.
Up before we.
Yeah, and the 21 will miss. All right, now it's Valdis's turn. Well, let's roll a d6. D6. Negative. Okay. Valdis is going to move here, and is going to try and bite this guy.
Valdis, no!
Oh, the advantage? Yeah, Valdis.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, Valdis. Oh, wait, that person's unconscious.
Yeah. But we're going to bite him with not advantage. We still hit for 9 damage, and Valdis kills this guy. And then Valdis will move here. Baylor.
Is there room here between me, the wall, and this guy?
I'm going to make you use your reckless attack. They have advantage anyway. You might as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, using the... Oh, give me a second. I have to equip it. It is equipped. Where's it at? Actions. There she is. So, using my new shiny fancy sword.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19 hit?
It sure does.
So I don't have the ability to just roll 3d6. It's just 2d6 plus 3.
You can just click it.
Okay.
Like, click on the name in Roll20.
Oh, it did all the... Okay, it added the 2d6 in there. So that's 2. So it should end up... Okay, because it's doing all of it. So I'll just have to do the math myself. That's okay. So it's going to do 9 plus... I mean, let's be real here. He dead. But it would be 9 plus 4. So as you hit him with the sword, and the sword goes into him, and you can see the life draining from his eyes, you can see like his essence get ripped into the sword.
Ooh.
As his scream of agony goes silent.
And being that I don't have anything else, I will simply turn to the person that is what I can only imagine is clinging on to life at this point, and look very menacingly at him and say, "You're next." And
All
that's my turn.
All right. And then this guy over here is going to make his attacks with advantage and a scimitar. And a 20 doesn't hit because of the shield. And then he's going to just make a regular attack. Oh, I already did everything. Look at me. All right, and all the misses. Pip, it's your turn.
Okay.
And Zed is still
like
unconscious.
You've got that. You guys have got that under control. I'm gonna try to give us a little goodwill here. I'm gonna move here, I think, and I'm going to cast web over here.
On these
try
guys?
to catch these. Yeah, those three over there. So
Go ahead and link the spell, and I will grab. I'll grab a web.
that show up. Oh, it doesn't show up there. Let me link it so you can see what it all.
Yeah, let's just use... Let's use this. This.
Probably not going to be able to get all 3, but I think I can get at least 2, right?
Yeah. Because how big is the area again?
It's 20-foot cube.
I think you can get all of them. 1 second here, sorry.
Mathematically impossible to get all of them. They cover 5 spaces.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
I meant the ones in front, because you can get 4 of them, right? Because it's a cube.
Yes, but when you said all of them,
Sorry, not all, not the one on top.
nice.
Sorry.
The four in the line, absolutely. You just set it. You just set it as a cube centered around that space right there.
Yeah.
And you got 20. Each space is 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can find a thing that looks vaguely web-like, and I cannot, but that's okay. I'll just use this. It's supposed to be for sound, but it'll get the point across. Okay. And here we go. So we're dropping it right here. That seems big.
That's also a circle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the side, so it's here, so it's 5, 10. That's 15, so it needs to be one size category larger. So right there. Ish.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Okay. I'm putting it on the map. Done. And this guy is caught in it too. So all right. So they all need to make dexterity saving throws, right? Yeah.
Strength checks. Wait, no, dexterity. It's strength and thirst.
All right. So dex for the first 4.
Ignore me. I'm unconscious.
No worries. What was the
It's
DC?
my spell DC, which is
14.
14.
All right, so this guy got caught in it. But if they try to move through it, they have a chance of getting caught in it again, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else from Pip?
I guess Pip. I guess Sherman here will hit this guy right here.
Okay.
Why not? It's going to be a no, I think. 11.
Yeah, 11 does not hit, unfortunately. All right. Zed. What is Zed dreaming about right now?
What do kobolds dream of? When they dream a little kobold dream.
You'll have to find out when he wakes up.
Oh, okay. All right. And this one. He says, after watching his friend die in a pretty awful way, he says victory or death, and then he's gonna try to attack you with not advantage. Ignore that entire roll, everything about it, just ignore it. 2 attacks against Baylor. 20, so 5. So 3 damage after your resistances. And I'm guessing a 13 doesn't hit.
No.
Alright, cool. Alright, this guy right here, he is going to he's gonna make a little noise. 21 doesn't hit.
Oh, dance. Get down tonight. Bow.
The 24 will... Oh, I did fanatical advantage twice. Whoops. Alright, so 7 damage. The Gloxus is looking a little rough. So, alright. how crazy can I get here? I think we just have to just start trying to annihilate cultists. And the first thing we're going to do is this guy over here. We're just going to try and hit him in the face with a Morning Star. For 22 damage. Just knocks him off the castle. Just out of here. And he just goes sailing over the wall.
So he got yeeted.
Yeah, just yeeted. Yeeted out of here. And then he turns...
Kind of like in Skyrim when you fight the dragon, the giant. And you get yeeted across
so then he turns back to the rest of these poor souls, and he looks down at the cultists in front of him and just brings his Morning Star straight down on top of his head, and hits him really, really hard.
Ow!
Yep. He's not died, but he is hurting real bad. And now it's Mordok's turn, and he no longer has shield on.
We'll do that again.
That'll hit.
So he takes 10, and I get 5 back.
So you vampirically touch him, and you instead rip the rest of his essence out from behind him, and he lays down and dies. Anything else for Mordok?
Nope.
All right. This guy is going to try to with web. It's only if they move through it, right?
Yeah, if they don't move.
Gotcha.
I think he's fine, but nope.
It's a lot. 12 and 10, 22.
Was that a crit?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh. Are you using that ability?
I'm not close enough.
All right.
30 feet. Bummer. Sorry, giant.
Yeah. Oh, that crit. You see the one that he. So as the Morning Star comes down and catches the side of this cultist, you see the cultist just very dexterously, because he's got a +3 dex, just kind of like flips onto the Morning Star and runs up the Morning Star, the arm, and takes his scimitar and slashes it across the giant's throat. And black blood begins running down as his throat has been cut. He's bleeding profusely and he's not doing well at all. And then the cultist takes advantage of this and tries to drive his scimitar down. But Blagokthus bats him away, and he'll end up over here.
I should point out, if he jumped up on that thing, wouldn't he have to make a saving throw?
In the web?
Yeah. Is that moving through it, or
he's moving out of it? Because he's going up here. Because he was standing like right on it. And he was just on the edge of it. All right. This one is going to try to take advantage of the situation as well and attack. 15 does not hit. Like I said, Blagokthus is he's struggling to breathe, and he's clutching his throat. And one more attack. A 24. So as he tries to attack with his fanatical advantage, he fails. But then this one jumps up with both hands and drives the hilt of his sword into Blagoctus's chest and pierces his armor, and the giant drops his mace, and right now is unconscious and is also dying. So
Not good.
this one, since the giant is down, is going to attempt to free himself with his bad strength and will fail. And now it is Valdis' turn. Valdis does not care at all about this giant and is going to just stand next to Zed. And Baylor.
Yes. Well, I am kind of stuck right now on this side of the web, yes?
Yes.
I can dismiss it on my turn. But...
I think you can dismiss it whenever.
Oh, I can? Okay. Well, if I can dismiss it as a free action, then I'm going to dismiss it. It's no longer serving its purpose. So.
It's only also this big.
Yeah.
So you have
You
a
can
ways
do
to
it. You can do it at any time. No reaction. No nothing.
Okay.
You just want to stop concentrating.
Here.
Yeah.
Done.
Now I just say to Baylor, I just kind of step out of the way. There you go.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to drop rage if I don't hit somebody this turn anyway, and I can't hit anybody.
Can you throw a javelin or something?
I don't have a javelin.
Oh. Isn't it if no one attacks you, right?
No, it's if I don't do damage or if I don't attack or have damage done. So I don't have to hit as long as I try to attack.
And it's the end of your turn?
Yeah. So
You hit him with
You want to
an
hit
with
Sherman?
He can't cast
I'm gonna-
spells while he's raged.
I'm gonna
that's right.
move here. I'm gonna free action drop rage. And Eldritch Blast that fella. For a 17. 17 hit.
Yeah, it does. So this guy is no longer
10
webbed.
points.
Okay. I think you get another blast. Right?
Fifth level.
What level warlock?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's cantrips are. Hello there. Oh, thank you, Arpulus, for the sub.
Do I have to roll for the second blast, or do they just
Yeah,
fire
you
at
have,
the same
you have to
time?
roll to hit. Yep. You get one at 5th and 11th level.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
So one of the cool things, and one of the reasons why like Warlock is one of the best dips in the game, is cantrips don't care about your class level. They just care about your total level. And so like if you pick up Eldritch Blast as an 11th level character, like let's say that I was Fighter 10 and then I picked up 1 level in Warlock, my Eldritch Blast, I get 3 Eldritch Blasts as soon as I pick up Warlock. It's real strong. All right, so Baylor is done, right?
Indeed.
All right. I think what we do is are we close enough to do both? Nope, not quite. So I think what we do is we're going to take one attack against the dragon against the giant and see what happens. So A 19 will hit, so he has 2 death failures against him. Normally what would happen with any kind of NPC is as soon as they hit 0, they die. Only heroes get this, but I like to do this because I think it adds some suitable dramatic flair. And then we're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'll move up here. Not quite in range, but... and then it's Pip's turn.
Okay. Need to get a better advantage here, so I'm going to move over. Advantage. Move over. Oh, I see there's one cultist right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to shoot him. And we're using the walloping ammunition.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength save.
Well, good thing he's bad at those. Yep, bad.
He's not prone.
One prone cultist as ordered, and go ahead and give the. Did you get knocked back too?
I don't think it's knocked back. Just prone. It does 6 piercing damage.
All right.
Sherman.
Okay.
Is going to move up, and we're going to hit him again.
This attack, unfortunately, will be a disadvantage because he's prone.
So it will be
Disadvantage.
advantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Because he's prone?
Mm-hmm.
I thought if he was prone, we have advantage.
If you're attacking in melee.
Oh.
Or if you're within 5 feet of the target. So if you're standing right over him. Can Sherman make that distance?
Let's see. What is its movement?
I think Sherman started here.
Yeah. 15 feet.
So it was here. I mean, you could probably shoot one of the other ones if you wanted to, because it's got, like, what, 1,000,000 range?
Yeah. It's got pretty good range.
Yeah, no, it can shoot him too, or you can shoot this guy with not disadvantage.
Not with disadvantage, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just shoot that guy with not disadvantage, and probably not gonna do. Well, 14 hit before. So.
14 will hit for 11 damage. All right, and Pip, is anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Zed's still unconscious. This is the anything from Zed? Any dreams or anything?
No.
Okay. All right, and Bluggothus is going to roll his final death save. Maybe. D20. Hey, that's a pass.
He hangs on a little bit longer.
Yep, hangs on just slightly longer.
Die on me!
Hey, Mordock. Are you going to heal Zed?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably heal Zed.
Okay, cool.
So I'll move to here, and I'll heal Zed.
All right.
So he just gets 12 because I do max because he's unconscious.
All right. No more.
I didn't have to hit him first.
No more.
No,
unconscious.
no more.
Yeah. And Zed's at 12.
Yep.
And is still prone. All right. Anything else from Mordock?
Nope.
All right. Dragons. 15, 20, 30. move right there. That's his whole turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I'll move here. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we'll end here. And it's Valdis's turn. Let's roll. $1d6. Negative. Alright. But there are people who are moving close and we don't like that, so we have to bite them. Gotta bite them. Misses. Baylor, it's your turn.
Yes. We are back in melee, I see.
Yes.
Is this a cultist above me? I would like to attack this fellow here.
Mm-hmm.
How are they looking? Who's looking the worst? Sorry.
The guy right in front of you looks the worst.
This guy? Alright, I'm gonna give him the old what for. With a 25.
25 will hit.
For 10 damage.
And did it add the necrotic? It did not. So it's total of 12.
Okay.
So as you slash through him, you can see, like I said, the rest of his essence is just ripped into the sword, and like you can see that it ripped a piece of his soul out, and it seems to curl around the sword, and the sword seems to drink it in, and he's dead.
Beautiful.
Does it leave a body?
It does leave a body. Like I said, when the sword like cuts through him, it seems to like pull his very essence out of him when he dies.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Well, first things first. This guy's gonna stand up. He's gonna move over here, and he is going to attack Baylor. First with fanatical advantage. Does a 22 hit?
It does indeed, and I am down.
All right, cool. Then we're gonna step over here, and we're gonna attack with our regular scimitar against Pip. Does an 18 hit?
I'm gonna shield that.
You can, and not take that damage.
Let me see. Yeah, I think if I shield it, it adds. What does it take it to? What is it?
It will take your armor class, which is currently 15 to 20. So you'll miss. So it will miss.
Hang
on. And no more this, and Baylor is dying. Okay. All right, and Pip, I will mark you with this shield, and I'm gonna put a 5 on it because that's how much it adds. So. All right, and that was the Dragon Wing. Pip, it's your turn.
Okay. I think that I am going to do Thunder Wave. Running out of spells here.
Are you going to face it in such a way that it hits
Wave?
this one and this one, but not Baylor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. So this one has to make it's a con save, right? Go ahead and link it, and I'll see. I think it's a con
I'm
save.
gonna link it right now.
I really like Thunder Wave. I think it's an underrated spell. And I even underrate it a lot.
It's just hard to use.
Yeah, it's very situational. But I think it's better than Burning Hands because it has the pushback.
Jeez. I did a lousy amount of damage.
And that was at a higher level cast, too. Yikes. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So, first one, second one. So the one in front of you passes and will take 2 damage. The one behind is going to take the full 4. And then also is pushed back 10 feet. Boom. Alright. And it creates a loud crack. Zed.
And wait,
Oh,
Sherman.
sorry, yes, Sherman has to go. My mistake.
Sherman.
I always forget about the tank.
Yeah. So Sherman, and I have to do that every time. I have to find the ballista. It doesn't stay up.
Yep.
$15.
15 will hit. Who's he shooting at?
This one right here.
Okay. Yep. For 9 damage. You got it.
Mhm.
Bam. Done. Now it is Zed's turn.
Gonna get up, look at Murdoch, and go. Did I scare them? No. Dang. And make my way over here and give this one a beating. Yeah. 23 hit.
A 23 does hit.
4 fire.
For 4 fire.
Mm-hmm.
Got any of them key points?
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Assuming for 20. 8 for 8 fire.
Ouch.
Then we're gonna do one last punch. This one's normal. Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit.
Neat. For 6.
For just enough to knock him unconscious.
Heck yeah.
We are knocking him unconscious, though.
Yeah, it's unarmed.
Alright, he's unconscious. Alright, and Zed, you're done?
Yeah.
Alright. And this could be it. That will be it. Blagokthus, the lord of the castle, is slain and dies.
Not good.
So you see, as soon as he as his grip, as he dropped the Morning Star, and as his last breath escapes from his mouth, and his grip on his throat loosens and his hand falls to the side, you can hear him give one last ragged breath. And you can see, an essence seems to rise from him, and it swirls around, and it flies on the wind to one of the nearby towers. And you notice that at that very instant, the castle's beginning to pick up speed. Mordok.
Pick up speed? Is that what you said?
I did.
Well, that's not good.
It feels like those are Pip's favorite words.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
Who are we sparing the dying on?
Well, the only person I can. That would be...
Oh, yes, Baylor. I was like, wait a
on
second.
Baylor, yes.
Okay.
Not the cultist.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so give me terrain rolls. I got a dead body here and I have two
Unconscious
bodies
Baylor.
on the floor. Can I share a space with them or not?
What do you want to do here?
I want to get to where I can hit that guy.
So I would say if you went like 5, 10, 15, 20, if you ended, you could end your turn here and smack him. Or if you wanted to get some flanking action, you could move here.
Yeah, that would be much better.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's just real quick. So we're going from here. We're going 5, 10, because it's difficult terrain. 5, 10, so that's 20. And then 5 more puts you where you need to be.
So this is with advantage then.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
And I heal for 7.
Man, you just love that spell. You're just like, Vampiric Touch!
Well, I get it for a minute, and that's 5 rounds of it, so.
Yeah.
So, physician, heal thyself.
Man, I have to see this real quick. Hang on. Vampire. Touch. So is it a concentration spell?
Yep.
It is. Up to a minute.
Yes!
Wow, that's so
10
good.
10 rounds.
I will admit, I looked at that spell, went concentration, and immediately wrote it off. So, I mean, yeah. All right. Yeah, okay. All right.
So he didn't drop with 15 damage, huh?
He was at full health, almost.
Oh. Not anymore.
Yeah. Anything
Now
else from
I'm gonna
Mordog?
be in trouble. Now I'm gonna cry because I'm gonna be in trouble.
I mean, this is an easy move right here.
Yeah.
And it says, and he says, death to those who've wronged the cult! Ah! And he runs in. And he is going to attack with Fanatical Advantage, of course, because he has Pack Tactics. Maybe. There we go. There's a 22 hit. I'm going to assume yes.
Can I cast shield?
It is.
Do you have shield?
No, but can I cast it anyway?
No?
Okay, well, then it is.
And then a 15 doesn't, because you're armor class. I do need you to make a con save and take 10 damage.
Why?
Because
Concentrating.
that.
Someone else has had to do this.
What do you mean? Yeah, we do.
Oh, this
Anytime you
my
take damage.
This is for my concentration, sorry.
Yeah. No, I got this.
I'm like, huh?
No one else has
Yeah,
been concentrating
cool.
on a spell, so I guess that's right. No one else has had to do this.
That's right. Sorry. I was
No worries.
confused. I'm like, what, am I taking extra damage or what?
No
I took
worries.
5, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The one above it, you took 10.
Oh.
Yeah. The
rather
scimitar,
take
the second
5.
attack was a miss.
I'd rather take that damage.
I'm sorry. Rough. All right. So real quick, you have on Vampiric, right? So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You have on Vampiric Touch.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It is. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna use this half heart thing right here, and I'm gonna put. You should have. That was round 5, so you have 4 rounds of it left.
Right.
All right. Cool. Then I guess we're gonna turn around and.
Oh no, that was round 5, so I still have 5 rounds left.
Oh no, you're okay. Cool. I'm sorry. I thought that was.
Yeah. 5 and 4 is 9.
That is how that works. All right.
Yeah, I mean 10 rounds is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. All right. So we're gonna attack you again with some Fanatical Advantage. Nope. And how about not Fanatical Advantage? Nope.
Nope.
All right. Cool. Valdis. Well, let's start off with the old reliable. 1d6.
Oh, and before picking up speed is in going down, picking up speed.
Just seems to be picking up speed for the moment.
Okay, we can't tell a direction. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, we did recharge our acid breath, and we're going to use it on literally just this guy. 11 damage. Okay. Let's see if this guy can roll his dex save to get out of the way. He can't, but he does have resistance to acid because he's one of Resmir's flunkies. So he's taken 5, and that you know what? Damage is damage. Baylor.
I am just laying there
What is
snoring.
what do Baylors dream of when they take a little Baylor snooze?
Mushroom.
So Baylor
You say
is
large women?
The
Mushrooms.
Since my wicked mushroom trip, Baylor doesn't sleep as well. He has like strange morphed mushroom based nightmares.
So it's like
So
the elephants on parade scene from Dumbo, but with mushrooms.
100%.
Let me tell you something. As a child, that entire like thing terrified me. The elephants on parade, like that scene. I don't know how that got past like someone in corporate at Disney was like, yes, I love it, ship it. Like, it's really trippy and a little scary as for a child. Same thing with what is it? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name.
Heffalumps and Woozles from Winnie the Pooh.
That's yeah. Raggedy Ann and Andy's Musical Adventure. If you wanna watch something and subject yourself to some stuff, you can. That's a way to do it. It's wild. So, anyways, like I said, Electric Sheep. Yep. Come for the D&D. Stay for the stories about crazy stuff we watch as kids. The mushrooms on parade. All right, so we have an unconscious dragon wing. I'm just going to move him from the initiative. Pip.
Okay, so this dragon wing, this guy that's right here beside me, I'm going to do shocking grasp.
Okay.
That it?
It does not hit, unfortunately. No, actually, sorry. You should be rolling that with advantage. Because,
oh, I should?
Yeah, because you have advantage on this guy between you and Mordok.
Right, well, we'll do the same thing again, then.
What about... All right, an 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
18! Only 3 points of damage, but I can move away from him.
Yep, yes. So he is going to be shocked and take 3 points of damage. All right. I just imagine, like, Pip just, like, shuffling his feet really quickly on the carpet and then just, like, zap!
This metal arm.
Yep, excellent. Yes.
Okay, and then Sherman, since he's already just been shocked, Sherman is going to attack him.
I feel like, Pip, when you do your introduction, I feel like you need to be like, oh, you probably didn't recognize me on account of my metal arm. Anyways, sorry. All right.
You didn't recognize me on account of my metal arm. Let's see. Hang on. Where is my... Oh, yeah, sorry. I have to find it every time. I've got bonus action. Do this. And then here we go. Oh! That's a 7. That's going to miss. Fortunately. Okay, that's all for Pip.
All right.
I hate to be that person, but the cannon was a nat 1. So
that wasn't nat 1.
No.
Right.
There's only one person in front of you.
Hey, Zed. Why don't you go ahead and roll that? Sorry, Pip, why don't you go ahead and roll that Force Ballista one more time?
One more time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
Because you have that ability, right, Pip?
What's that?
Or not Pip, sorry, Zed. That deflecting of missiles.
I mean, is it a projectile?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I do have that. It still has to like, that only kicks in if it hits me.
Okay. Pip, go ahead and roll the Fortress Ballista one more time. There it is. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
There we go.
All right,
So it
excellent.
doesn't even matter.
The castle's continuing to pick up speed.
You
I'm
just
not
skip
happy.
Zed?
Did I skip Zed? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just...
We talked about Zed. We
So
talked
he
about
doesn't get a
Zed.
turn.
Zed gets a turn.
Everyone,
Go ahead.
everyone forgets about Zed.
Not intentionally. No.
Anyways, Chairman, you need to work on your accuracy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna start by punching.
All right.
Gotta fix the cannon a little bit, adjust it.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit.
Try it again. How about 25?
A 25 surprisingly hits.
Good. For 5 fire.
All right.
We're gonna spend a key point
Okay.
because we're tired and we want to be done with this.
Okay.
How about 21?
Yes.
5 more.
All right. He is unconscious.
Neat.
Okay.
I can use the rest of my movement to get to here.
And do it again.
And I'm going to use my last hit to do that one.
Very nice.
Does a 17 hit?
You don't have
It does hit.
advantage.
He has pack tactics.
Pack tactics. Sorry.
Tactics. Everything has tactics. All right. For 6. All right.
Can you do flurry of blows and move and then do more flurry of blows?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monks are OP.
Yeah.
It's just two unarmed instead of one unarmed. That's all flurry of blows is.
Yep. Yeah, it just lets you. It just so normally you get like another attack at like a lower like a martial arts die, but spending the key point gives you another attack. So Zed right now can have 4 attacks in a round if you spend key, right?
Yep.
Very good. All right. Thank you, Zed.
You're
Blagokthos'
welcome.
turn. The castle
He did.
continues to pick up speed. It's the
I don't like that.
Mordock.
Well, I'll move here.
I agree with you.
And then we'll do this again. Ouch.
You literally rip his soul out.
So that's 19. So I get 9 back.
Mm-hmm. You rather ungently usher him to the other side as a grave cleric. You're just like, well, your time's up, and just pull.
Yep.
He has an immediate out of body experience
Yes.
as his body crumples, and then his soul dissipates into the aether as you escort it to the other side.
And then, since we're out of combat now, correct?
Yep.
I will heal Baylor for 12.
Okay. You didn't even have to hit him with a hammer this time.
No, I didn't have to hit him with a hammer. And, gee, I have 2 spell slots left.
Mhm.
Second and a fourth.
The castle's continuing to pick up more and more speed.
That can't be good.
Are we in an open area?
Yep.
Can you take the shield off of me?
I sure can.
Well, how fast can we run? I can only assume that he went back to his tower. So how fast can we run up there? And is there enough time? I just don't want to get caught in a closed room because I said I can escape.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can
Does he have
escape.
anything like on his body that looks like it's, a
Rebel
bullet to him?
flying?
That's like what?
A rug of flying, maybe. You know.
He just has that on his back like a
I'm not trying
cape.
to loot his body. I mean, I will try to loot his body, but what I'm mainly looking for is something that might be important to him that we could, you know, try to, you know, make an argument that we didn't kill him.
Something that's important to him. Yeah.
I mean, there's his mace, right? But his mace, I probably can't even pick up.
Yeah, it's massive. Let me see if he has anything. If he actually has anything on him. It wasn't supposed to go like this, but it's fine. I sent him in because I was like, yeah, he'll want to fight, and then I was just like, oh no, oh, a crit, oh no,
Killed.
yeah. That was very surprising.
Yeah, missing that shield round 1 was not good. He took like 30 damage.
Yeah, he took 30 damage he shouldn't have. But, you know, I mean, when you're Rusty, right, he wanted to try and get all the giants. It probably makes sense. He's like, oh yeah, I should probably protect myself better. The chests are unlocked. I'm seeing if there's anything like he actually has on him. I don't think he does have anything on him.
Okay.
He just has those things. He doesn't.
Like
He just had
amulet or a necklace. Or...
You know, I think that we can safely say that he has like a ring on, that you could take off, and it would be like a bracelet, or even like a giant necklace.
Okay.
Oh, Carrington.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Are you gonna spend that to do it?
I only have a minute. I assume it hasn't been a minute since he's died.
This is true.
So yeah.
Good
So
idea.
So you're gonna walk over here.
I put the bracelet back on when I noticed he does that. I don't want him to think I'm looting his body or anything.
Yeah. All right. You have 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Yeah, I have to upcast that.
All right.
I have 1 spell slot left.
All right.
Well, let's hope bringing him back to life will
Not piss him off too
garner
much.
us some goodwill. Yeah, it's a good idea actually.
So he like. I don't know actually if it'll work. Let me see something real quick in the module, because I might rule that it doesn't work.
Okay, that's fine.
I think I might, just because of the way that this particular thing works.
Yeah, because it probably shouldn't.
I'm gonna say no, just because of the powerful magic that works with this particular thing. So yes,
Will you let him have his spell slot back?
He won't need it. So no. So you do expend it, and you're trying to like work with it and draw his soul back. And the only emotion that you can feel as you lay your hands upon him and try to return his soul to his body is just this icy, cold, burning rage, just blind hatred for everything. And
that's not good.
Okay, so he's not going to help us, so we need to find a way off. You guys need to find a way off the castle.
I think Pip and Mordok need to find a way off the castle.
I get off.
Or sorry,
the castle. It's not a
Pip
problem.
and Baylor.
Yeah.
Because Patron's got a way off in Zed's pocket. Zed's got a way off on Valdis.
I have a way off because I can fly.
Boy, I wonder if a wyvern would have come in handy here.
Ooh, yeah, we need to find.
We need to find out
Wyvern. Where is he?
Oh, that's so funny.
Somewhere around here, right?
All right, Baylor, I'm gonna give you something. You step out here. The castle is picked up a lot of speed, and it's actually starting to tilt downward.
Not good.
Wait a minute, can Pip
I
take one
need
of
for Baylor to make an animal handling check.
Can Pip take one of his big jumps and right before the castle hits, he jumps up in the air?
Yeah,
And...
not great.
Oh, they did that on Mythbusters, and it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. I saw that episode.
Yeah, where you jump at the bottom of the elevator and survive somehow.
Yeah,
you
saw that. It doesn't work.
You just die harder. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, you die harder because the roof comes down on you, right?
Yeah.
Ow.
One of my favorite things about Mythbusters is, I mean, like, as far this the science in some of the episodes is a little shaky, but I will say one of my favorite things that they do is like when they like disprove a myth like very early on in the episode, and they're like, all right, wait a second, what would we need to do in order to make this actually work? And they try to get it as close as they can. Like, for example, when they tried to do the swing and like swing someone all the way around, and they're like, okay, so you can't do this, but if you put like a whole bunch of rockets on it, you can. Like, that's funny. Anyways, and then I found $20.
Oh, neat.
All right, so Baylor is trying to summon his wyvern, or the wyvern, a wyvern,
And
I'm gonna
fails
remove
miserably.
this. Yes, and unfortunately does not succeed. That is when these two come out, and they look to you with grim faces. These two stone giants, and which, if you've not seen stone giants, they're pretty cool. They look like this, and they step forward, and they say to you, "What has happened? What has happened?"
Cultist killed Blogothus. The cultist killed your king. We killed the cultists. See, they're all dead right there.
Blagok, this is not our king.
Oh, sorry.
But if he is dead, the castle is beginning to move. The castle is beginning to tilt towards the ground. You can feel it, Hulda. Yes, Wigloff. I can feel it. Soon this castle will crash to the ground, and one of the last flying castles of our kind will be lost forever. It is sad. It is.
Are you gonna try to get away? Do you know how to get out of this? Is there like an escape pod?
I don't know what an escape pod is. I do know that those who came before kept wyverns in the stables.
Maybe there's. Where are the stables?
Gestures over here.
Baylor, might get you a wyvern yet. Opening that door.
And there is also a Boglothus also kept a griffin as well.
Even better.
Oh, what?
In the stables?
No, in the kitchen. Why would you keep a griffin in the stables?
Seriously? Kitchen?
Yeah, the kitchen is down here.
Baylor beelines it for the kitchen.
Okay.
One griffin in.
The two stone giants say, we are resigned to our fate. We will go into decline as this castle descends from the sky. It is a fitting end it is a fitting end. For we are the dreamers who walk in the world above. And it's very clear that they're not entirely connected to this world, and they just seem to have resigned to their fate.
Yeah, that's all cute and everything. I open this door. Weirdos and mushrooms, man. I don't care. I just.
All right, so Baylor is down here.
Close is worth 2.
Yeah, Baylor's gonna get himself a griffin. Oh no!
You see a whole bunch in here. There are just so many. What do you see?
Kobolds.
How many of them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20.
Yep, they're preparing food in here.
Can I come through the door? Is it an actual door?
Yeah.
So can I kick the door open, fire in 2 Eldritch Blasts at no particular, or at these first 2, and then
They're
scream
just
at the...
cooking.
Oh,
They're cooks.
okay. So I'll pop in and where's the griffin? And then I'll look to my left and see the griffin.
They all point at the griffin.
I will tactfully approach.
Okay.
How big is the griffin?
It's large size.
Like big enough for me to be on and not kill?
Yeah. It's large size.
Sweet. Can I approach the griffin? Does it have like writing stuff on it, or is it just kind of hanging out?
It's just hanging out.
Do you want animal handling?
I sure do.
Can I have advantage on this for some unknown reason, for the love of God?
What do you need that for?
Because I have a +0.
You don't have any inspiration, do you?
Because you have a +0. I will let you. I will let you try. What are you gonna say? Nice.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah. Well, listen here, Griffin. The whole building is coming down, and I need out of here, and I would much rather see you get out of here as well. So what I propose is I will help you get out of here, and should you wish to stick around, I can ensure that you're well fed and well cared for, and your feathers are preened and clean and well taken care of. We just the trade-off is that I would like to ride you from time to time.
Counter offer.
Yeah, no, that 100% hits.
Are you at 0?
No, yeah.
Get knocked down.
Yep. The griffin just counter offer and bites you.
Is this the second character that you're gonna kill of mine,
Let's hope not.
Carrington?
I hope not.
And no one knows.
Nobody knows. Literally
All right.
nobody knows.
Back to Pip. Oh, I can do this. Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Too late. I'm a
So
camera
Pip
person.
is gonna run in here, and I see the wyverns.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt an animal handling check because I suck at this, but I'm gonna
Well,
try.
then let me do it.
You do it.
Immediately steps back. You do it.
12,700.
All right, Mordok. What do you do?
I assume they have tack.
They do. There's tack in here. They probably would be ready because they probably just dropped off these wyverns.
We'll add that.
All right, that's a 20. You have a wyvern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some tack and start saddling one up.
Yeah, it just kind of it chafes a little bit here and there, and but it's ready to go.
Can I ride
I'm gonna
on there
pop,
with you?
I'm gonna pop Pip on there. I don't need a ride, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll go over to one of the other ones and do the same thing.
Okay.
Want another roll?
Yeah. With guidance.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Yeah, it'll let you as well. So you're able to get these two wyverns.
I'll lead it out and say, "Okay, Baylor, I got your ride. Baylor, Baylor."
Where did the Baylor go? We asked the giants. Where did Baylor go?
Hey Baylor, I need you to roll a death save.
Where did the barbarian go?
Sure.
Hey, remember, you can always stand up if you roll a. Okay.
Two.
I mean, he ran off to the kitchen. I don't know why.
Which way's the kitchen, Zed?
Such a child.
I casually gesture. I don't know specifically. I casually gesture this way.
Okay, well then we'll, not knowing that Baylor's in trouble, because why would Baylor be in trouble? I mean, he went to get some food. The castle's falling down and he's eating.
Classic Baylor.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
The castle's continuing to pick up speed.
I will continue to.
Pip, you watch those things.
Well,
What was that?
Murdoch can fly out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stand here, but I'm not standing here forever.
It's fine.
So how many rounds does it take us to get there?
I don't know. Baylor, make another death save.
Valdis, you stay here. This door's been kicked open.
Very nice.
Yeah, Baylor's been here.
Clearly, Baylor.
Hey, make another one.
Oh. Hello, family. Keep doing your business. And oh, look. Oh no, Baylor. He looks down. Must have I don't know. Must have done something with that griffin. Angered it
Okay,
naturally.
naturally.
Okay. You gonna walk up and heal him?
I guess.
Is that your
Oh,
last
what
spell
the-
slot?
That's my last spell slot.
Heck yeah. We
So
got there.
That's max damage, or that's max damage. That's
Max.
max. So 2d8 plus 8, so 20 points.
Alright, you're at 20 points.
Go.
Baylor, we got a wyvern out there for you. Let's go.
We got a ride for you. What the hell are you doing in here? Sorry.
I'm gonna completely ignore them. I'm gonna stand up and wipe my face off, and be like, "All right, I get that was a little bit surprising."
Baylor,
So-
we're leaving without you and we have a ride. Let's
What-
go.
Zed, shh.
We're leaving without you. We have a ride for you. Let's go.
Let's try this again. Can I roll another animal handling?
I'll let you roll one more and then you gotta go.
I'm leaving.
I didn't have advantage on that by any chance, huh?
No. It's not gonna bite you this time. But you can see that
I mean,
its feathers get all ruffled and everything.
Hopping on Valdis and yeeting out of here.
So you're leaving?
My favorite line from Aliens: "We are leaving."
Alright.
So can a wyvern carry a small and a medium-sized creature?
Yeah, and you could easily put like, Mordock and Baylor
one.
here. And then Patron and Zed are on Valdis because Patron's a spider.
Well, two
We should
mediums can't fit.
we should definitely bust out the windows.
Or in a courtyard.
Oh, we're in the courtyard. Oh,
Yeah, you can just fly.
okay.
Get us out of here. Powers that be.
Alright.
On Dancer, on Prancer.
Yep, we're flying.
The two stone giants stand
Bye.
over Buglocthus. And they
Bye, Stone.
go ahead.
Bye, Stone Giants. It was nice meeting you.
Goodbye, heroes. May you find your path. And may you walk forever within dreams, and may the dreams open themselves to you, and your visions become reality.
Hip looks at Baylor and says, "Trippy, let's go." He slaps
you've been
the
giving-
wings. Off we go.
You've been giving them your mushrooms?
Yeah, that's
All right, so the party flies away from the castle, and as you look back at the beautiful Skyreach castle, it's flying through the air, tilted down towards the ground.
Do we see anyone else abandoning ship?
You see a bunch of kobolds trying to hold on to a griffin unsuccessfully. And also, you see that, people are trying to... Go ahead.
There's that Red Wizard of Thay that we know's on here, and I assume he's gonna...
So you see, as you're getting ready to take off, that there are 2 wizards that are flying away.
Okay. Under their own power.
Under their own power, yep. You feel it right now, like without any spells or anything, it would be ill-advised to chase them. But you do...
Agreed.
You do notice that one of them is Asbarajos, and another one of them is a wizard that you have not seen before. So you can only imagine that he is somehow involved and plays a part in what is going on soon.
Well, I suggest we hover and wait till this thing crashes, and then we try to go get the dragon loot.
Yeah, perhaps.
Just saying.
dig through the rubble.
I'm sure it'll be a DC 50 check, but what the heck?
You could be there forever.
So as the it's going to so I'm going to so as you see in the air, like it is very it's very cold and very calm here, and I'm going to show you how far the castle has moved, which is pretty far. I'm going to say we got halfway there. So the party is over here near Parnast, which is down here. And now we're going to add a new line. And it's going to be, it was via the castle, so we'll do this ice blue, because the rest of it was the blue was actual walking. From here,
dark blue is teleport.
Yeah, dark blue is teleport. Yep, and the red is the actual walking. So yeah, we'll say I'm gonna say that we're able to get there, which is up into this area, right up here.
Where? I don't see anything.
Get on our layer.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my.
Yeah, we did move a long way. Okay.
How many thousands of miles is that?
I don't know that it's thousands of miles. Let's find out. 1,000 miles.
1,000
How
miles.
fast does this castle go? We weren't in there that long.
I'm gonna say you were.
Okay.
All right, so
The story compels us to be here, so that's where we will be.
Yeah, let's say it's it was going 100 miles an hour.
Well,
Then-
we were on her for 10 hours. Okay.
Yeah, But yeah, that's where it's gonna crash. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. I'm gonna adjust where it dropped, because it's gonna matter. Just slightly. We're gonna bring this down. And I'm actually going to have it crash in this mountain range here, which just happens to be very close to
The Underdark.
the Mithril Hall.
I have to go get my Sword Coast map.
So that's where it will crash. And as you are all there, all of you are bumped and bruised and all of nearly exhausted from this, but you have survived. It crashes into this mountain range with an enormous clatter and shakes all of the trees and everything nearby. But you've survived. You've survived the horde of the Dragon Queen, and everyone is level 8.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Unless we're going to multi-class, which I am.
They're still level 8.
Yeah, you still are total level 8. But yes, everyone gains a level and is now level 8.
Eve will be dipping into fighter.
So as you are, I'm going to give this a little bit of so as you go down to try and dig through some of the treasure here, you make camp and rest and whatnot, and this is where I will end the This is where I will end the session. That we can have a few minutes to kind of talk about what we thought of the campaign itself, and then we can look forward for the next thing to come. So as you're resting and whatnot, a raven lands a dozen pace from you, then boldly hops closer. A flat parcel wrapped in oilskin strapped to its belly. It eyes you enigmatically for a few moments, and then speaks in a familiar voice.
Ah! Leos Anthor sends his congratulations. Ah! Please use the gift that this bird brings to meet me in Waterdeep as soon as possible. Ah!
So there we are. So if you remove it from its harness, the bird then flies away, and in your hand there is a small leather parcel, and in it is a teleportation scroll with sigils that are aligned to a permanent circle. You were assuming in the city of Waterdeep.
Okay, that does me no good.
Why is that?
I can't cast a wizard spell.
I think you can just cast it if you have the scroll. Someone will be able to cast it. Don't you worry. We'll figure that out next time. So this is where we will end Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I
Everyone's.
think I can cast it. I mean, I can at least try to cast it.
So that's where we will end the end of the session, and we will pick up next week with our first Council of Waterdeep session as the party makes their way to Waterdeep again via teleportation, which will be a lot of fun. I like actually tracking where everyone goes in this map because you all have traveled like a long way.
I feel like that Zed deserves this mask, not me. I think I may give it to Zed.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with it.
Well-
You can keep it. It's okay.
What's that?
You can keep it.
You sure? Have you seen what it can do?
No, I don't know what it is.
Huh?
I don't know what it is. It's a mask.
Well, I attuned to it, and it's pretty awesome. And I just thematically it seems more like our good friend Zed, but
We can decide that next time for sure.
All right, we'll decide that next time.
But I wanted to take a few minutes and, like I said, kind of talk about talk about the first half of the campaign, highlights, parts that need some improvement, like good stuff, bad stuff, everything about the campaign. I guess I'd like to start with like at the very beginning. I think if I was going to run this module again, I think I would start everyone out at level 2. I know that there's a big push for people to like start out at level 3 and whatnot, but I do like to have at least because it feels really rewarding when you get to when you level up to level 3 because that's when like all classes come into their own. But I really like. I think that the first part is just kind of a real hot mess because there's so much stuff going on and so many things to do in Greenest. Because like that is they're kind of the players are kind of expected to, be able to kind of manage because their resources and they just can't. I think we had a really powerful build at the beginning with Patron was originally a Circle of the Moon. And I think the fact that he could turn into a bear at level 1, like I feel like that really helped, the party survive because there was a big old bear that was soaking up a lot of damage. Also, low levels kobolds are really strong because like they all have advantage because of hack tactics. Like they're really good. Was there anything else that anyone really liked or things that you had questions about?
Well, this is a module thing. It's it's the Rise of Horde of the Dragon Queen, Rise of Tiamat, and you really only, not that you're able to, but you only encounter one dragon. I mean, we did encounter 2, and that was Lenny at the beginning, which of course any characters that have played at least once know that at first level or second level, you're not going to tangle with a dragon.
Yeah.
So for a dragon-themed module, there's only one dragon in it.
Yeah. No, I think that they. So I will say this without spoiling a lot. Rise of Tiamat has a lot more dragons.
That's why I just took Shield Master.
Yeah, I mean.
For my feet.
Yeah, I mean, dragons are really strong, and I think they're a great mod. They're a great. They're a very powerful. And very fun to run monster because they're smart, right? So yeah, I think that they probably could have had some young dragons that you could have fought along the way, like as opposed to just like cultists. I also feel like in the module, like the cult's objective is like I've said before, feels like the worst kept secret in Faerun. That their goal is to try and bring Tiamat back, back to the mortal realm in some way, and like I said, that just seems like they kind of make a big deal about it, like being like secretive throughout Horde of the Dragon Queen. Maybe it's just because it's supposed to be this like absolutely unthinkable thing, but I think maybe it would have been easier if they would have like kind of revealed that like in the first chapter to the players and then had this they are the only ones who believe that this is even possible. And
it totally sounds like what a bunch of crazy people would do.
Yeah, a bunch of a crazy because previously like the Cult of the Dragon was really obsessed with like turning dragons into Dracoliches, and it even says that in the module, gives it like a brief history of the cult. And so like that was their whole thing, like we make dragons into Dracoliches and that's all we do. But then there's a character that comes along and is just like, hey, I've got an idea. What if we turn this into an enterprise? Gets really ambitious, brings in a whole bunch of new cult members, and then they like really start like attacking.
I feel like it's a prerequisite if you're part of a strange esoteric cult that you're trying to summon something.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just part of, you just it's part in the manual. You have to try to summon some horrible thing.
Yeah. You have to try and bring some elder awful thing into this plane to try and make a better world or at least change it. So.
Yeah. That you have to do that.
I have a playmat of Tiamat, and one of my favorite things is like it's surrounded by a bunch of like wearers of purple, which are like high-ranking cult members. And if you look really, really closely, Tiamat is getting ready to snack. Like he's picked up a cultist, has flung it into the air, and is getting ready to snack on it. And I'm just like, this is a chaotic evil dragon goddess. Like this is exactly how they'd be. Yes, I am here. I am also hungry. Thanks for the corn chips. Like and just snack on that guy because he's closer. But yeah, I think that the Cult of the Dragon. One of the things I really like about this module is, and I think that like what they've done with Dungeons and Dragons is in 5th edition is really, really cool. Is you could, if you wanted to, you could start off a campaign in Greenest, run the campaign halfway through, and then like pick up where Storm King's Thunder takes place, and then run that, and then maybe even halfway through that have them get sucked into the Mists of Barovia and have to deal with Strahd. Like they have really, on top of the module itself, the modules themselves, they've really flushed out a lot of areas in the Forgotten Realms. Like Descent into Avernus has an entire there's like 64 pages that's nothing but like Baldur's Gate lore, and has an entire like gazetteer, and has like all of the like NPCs on interesting locations and possible plot devices. And it's really like gives you some really good hooks as a game master. Like when we were talking earlier about the Worms Crossing and like the buildings that are kind of like built hanging off the bridge, and sometimes they fall into the water. Like that stuff's written in there as just like, hey, this is some stuff that can happen as the players kind of encounter these areas. And I think that especially for this module and for other modules, like there's a lot of stuff that you can use to help like really flush out an area if you wanted to. Like I could have spent more time in the Mare of Dead Men. We could have spent infinite time in Waterdeep from Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So I think that the fact that they have really flushed out everywhere, you can run as much or as little of it as you want. I kind of wanted to, because we'd been on the road for so long, kind of like, hey, we're in Waterdeep, well, let's keep going, and to get off of the road. But that was me. Someone else have any other thoughts or feelings about the first half of the campaign?
Well, I'm 2 characters, almost 3 characters deep so far. So.
Almost 3 characters deep? Sure. What level of things are you? How many levels of Barbarian?
I kept 3 levels of Warlock, picked up an additional level of Barbarian, so I have 2 extra attacks and plus 10 movement speed as long as I'm not wearing armor.
Nice. Very nice. So you have 5 levels in Barbarian and 3 levels in Warlock?
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. So what about Zed?
What about Zed? This has been a blast to roleplay. I obviously love my character and the narrative we've been telling. And he's a level 8 monk, so he got his second boost of ability. And yeah, excited to see how things shape up in the second part with everything. Pip, you'll have to push him just a little harder. He'll take the mask. You're gonna have to push him a little harder.
Because I mean, it allows you to use. I don't know what your charisma is, but it allows you to add that to your armor class when you're not wearing any armor.
I won't do that because I own charisma.
Yeah.
Have you met Zed? Yeah. That's a negative on charisma.
And then you also do you have a dragon breath of some kind?
I do through my monkness.
Yeah, well, this increases that. I mean, it just makes sense.
I read out of character. I read through it and was like, "This is amazing for Zed." In character, Zed's a monk. Doesn't really have. He has his treasures. You're just gonna have to push him a little harder, but
okay.
He'll take it. I mean, he'll end up taking it, but you got to push him a little harder.
Okay.
Yeah, the Breath of the Dragon thing's pretty cool for the monk. I was just reading.
I'm not gonna lie. Probably mention that he will then look like Valdis, and that might just be enough to just be like,
Okay.
Yep. I kind of like Valdis as just like a non-speaking member of the party that just like has chosen a couple of members of the party that she's protective of, including Zed and Patron, and I think also she stepped in front of Mordok once too. When Mordok got knocked down, I think Baylor too. Like she's protective of the party. But like I said, I'm interested to see her, continue to grow, and I'm interested to see what the council makes of her. That'll be a fun thing to interact with. So
Yeah, that'll be a blast. Take an evil dragon into the Council of Waterdeep.
yeah, I'm very excited about that. So
Yeah, well, maybe she'll have a room at the stable
yeah,
where she
maybe.
can munch on some ponies or something.
maybe she'll finally have a voice.
maybe
Maybe.
have some kind of voice.
Listen, I've played bits and pieces of this whole thing, and I know at one point we're gonna go talk to some good dragons, so she probably shouldn't come along on that.
Who knows?
That would-
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, is dragon right?
See, we're nature versus nurture. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's been the entire experiment this whole time.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like and I feel like as a character, like I was worried about her being too strong, and I think she's just like exactly where she needs to be.
And she will only get weaker.
But she can grow up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it takes how many years to grow from a wormling to a young dragon?
I mean, maybe throughout the campaign, it'll I'll have her grow.
Years pass.
Yeah, years pass. We move on. But yeah, I when I was talking a minute ago about the about like the upward and downward beats of the campaign. I think also the like we talked about like the first part being rough. I like the kind of the espionage, kind of sneak in, get Leosin out of there, and then like come back later is fun because it gives the players something else. Like they can scout, they can look around, they have the camp itself is a big puzzle that they have to figure out. How do we want to interact with this, and we have to somehow save this person. How are we going to do all of that? I think that part's really cool. When they go back and then they go into the hatchery, I think that the hatchery, that's a hard one. It's so hard because it is a dungeon crawl, and like some of the like Leosin, or not Leosin, Cyanrath, Langdaros Cyanrath, like that guy is just a tank. Like he does so much damage at that low level. He's got 2 great sword attacks and a breath weapon, and it's not even like a dragonborn breath weapon. It's like a half dragon breath weapon. So it's got a recharge on it. So there's a chance that you can just like breath weapon, breath weapon, breath weapon, breath weapon. Plus he also has action surge. So he could do like 4 attacks in a round, and like even if you're playing a barbarian, like he could drop someone very quickly, and that's at the end of the dungeon. So,
well, if I remember right, he's dead.
He is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just saying, like
the first time we encountered him, he took me out, and then
Yeah.
I took him out later. So
yeah, you were gonna say something, Zed?
I was like, he dropped me.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I told him to death.
yeah. You told him what was up. Yeah, I think he's.
Adam.
Yeah, I think he's. I think that dungeon is. I would make sure that the party, if I were running this again, I would make sure that the party gets probably 1 or 2 short rests in this. I don't know that you can give them a long rest, but I would probably make sure. Like I think I would probably replace the berserkers that are in there with something else. I think I would replace them with veterans, maybe? No, veterans are probably too strong. I'd replace them with something else, though. I think that there has to be something else. Maybe tribal warriors. And then you could do more tribal warriors. You could do more tribal warriors uh, and less like because the fact that they have reckless attack and they've got 1,000,000 hit points, the berserkers do. They hit like trucks, and then they're just like they have like 70 hit points each. But anyway, I also feel like there's a lot of stuff from the like after they finish the hatchery and get on the road. I feel like I cut out a fair amount, but I still feel like we were on the road forever. I feel like that chapter is like the longest one in the book. It just takes forever to get through. Also the castle. The castle's weird. But anyways, that's my thoughts on that. It also, like, this weird zigzaggy pattern feels very strange. Like they're trying to get the they're trying to like, they're trying to get the treasure. I'm going to go back to this real quick. They're trying to get the treasure to up to the spine of the world, which is up here. It's right up there. So my question is, why are you going like, let's see here. Why are you going like 300 miles to the south? Let's see, 300 miles to the south, and then like almost 1,000 miles out of your way. Like, why don't you just go this way? Like, this seems like, I don't know. It seems strange to me to backtrack and like teleport all the treasure over here. Maybe it was just, hey, this is what we had, and we're trying to obfuscate it. I don't know. Seems strange, but
well, it was their first module. They wanted to give people the grand tour of the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I think they do. I will say, I had someone who when I ran this module the first time, they said that this module felt like a guided tour of the Forgotten Realms, but instead of reading plaques, you stabbed people. And I was like, where's the lie?
That's not too far off.
Yeah, because you do go to and Tiamat's the same way. Like there's when we get into Rise of Tiamat, you'll see, because the structure of Tiamat is very is linear. Like there are some choices you can make, but like it's pretty much like council session, 2 quests, council session, 2 quests, council session, 2 quests, council session, like conclusion. So, and I will definitely take like what you like the fact that the castle crashed matters. Like the game does a very good job in this of having a memory. But I will say, like, for being a linear campaign, because it does kind of take you by the hand and guide you, there's a lot of choices to be made. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do, and I do like the fact that it feels grand. It feels like a really grand adventure. So, but yeah.
Well, is there a way to not crash the castle?
You almost did it.
Oh.
Which was befriend Baglockus, check. Baglockus survives. Not check.
Not check.
Yeah, because as soon as... Yeah, I know you did. As soon as he dies, his soul inhabits the castle, and it says in the module, like, he's just blinded by rage and tries to destroy whatever's left of the cultists in the castle by crashing it, regardless of any cost, any other way. So...
All right. Well...
Yeah.
I will let y'all. I will see you later.
Excellent. All right. Thank you all so much for sticking around. And we'll go ahead and call it tonight. I will end the stream here. Those of you who have joined us, definitely join us next time as we are going to begin the second half of our campaign. This was levels 1 to 8, Horde of the Dragon Queen. And we will be moving into the Rise of Tiamat next session with our first Council of Waterdeep session. I'm very excited. I'm going to have some guest game masters who are going to be assisting me with that council session. That will be next Thursday at our same time. Looking very much forward to that. Please join us. If you like what we do here at Open Heart Games, please... you can follow us on Twitch. You can give us a subscription on Twitch here as well. You can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on our YouTube channel. And also, we raise money for Extra Life you can follow this link here, and you can donate to our Extra Life, which benefits our local children's hospital, Roanoke Carilion Children's. And our goal is to raise $4,062, which is one more dollar than last year. And we will be announcing very soon our first charity marathon, which we hope to raise money for charity. So with that, thank you so much, and take heart.